From NBC News, this is Today.
CVS got a lot of attention last week, announcing it would no longer use photoshopped images in ads and labels for its beauty brands.
Well, Aerie, which is a division of American Eagle, dropped Photoshop actually almost 4 years ago. And guess what?
What?
It saw its sales climb. We are joined now by two members of Aerie's Real role model campaign, singer-songwriter Rachel Platten and body positivity activist Iskra Lawrence. And by the way, we should mention they're both paid spokespeople for Aerie. Ladies, good morning.
Good morning.
Hi. This is such an interesting and cool layout. The pictures are beautiful. Was there any trepidation? I mean, it's all good and well to say, you know, I want to be body positive. It's another thing to say, okay, I'm doing it. Don't Photoshop.
Well, this is interesting actually because this is quite new to me.
So Iskra's done a ton of this, and partly why I wanted to do this campaign was seeing the unbelievably beautiful images that were radiating inner light and inner love, and besides that, she's gorgeous on the outside too. But so I felt like, okay, I'm safe. But yeah, the day of, first of all, I've never done a shoot in my underwear before. So I was terrified. I was terrified, and I was uncomfortable a little bit, and I was scared that what if I didn't like the images? What if I have to approve so many? And I honestly pulled Iskra aside halfway through the shoot, and I was like, I don't know what to do. I'm feeling really insecure, and I'm here on this shoot. I'm supposed to be being like confident. And we had this amazing moment where she told me to love myself.
And that's part of the AerieREAL message is women supporting women. And her being able to come to me, and you know, we made friends just by that, by having that connection. And that's a message to all the young women out there to be there for your friends and tell them that they're beautiful no matter what.
Iskra, how did you get that confidence? Were you born with it? Because I think finding it is something a lot of young girls struggle to find.
Definitely. I think it relates to so many people out there who feel like they're not good enough. And it's perpetuated by perfected images in the media or messages that we've shown from a young age that we have to look a certain way, act a certain way. I myself struggled with body dysmorphia and eating disorders for a long time, for 6 years. And until I started practicing self-care and realizing that my value and my worth was not based in a size, it was not based in what I look like, that's how I started gaining my confidence.
What do you think it's going to mean to young people if it's not just one company that does it? Or that we mentioned CVS said we're not going to Photoshop images anymore. What if we started really seeing this kind of real imagery across advertising? What kind of impact do you think that could have?
Oh my gosh. I really hope that happens. I hope that this is a little seed that spreads and grows, because I know, for one, I'm exhausted from trying to keep up with my industry and I have carpets all weekend for the Grammys, and I'm intimidated and insecure. And what I wish I could do is say on these posts, hey, this took 3 hours. I'm exhausted. I have filters on this. And I think this campaign is really special because it's allowing me to have this one day, and then hopefully a lot more, where I get to say, this is who I really am.
And this is all following in the middle of this whole Me Too movement. And I would imagine you guys are hearing from girls, young girls, saying, wow, give us just a little something of what the impact already is.
Oh, it's so special, and one of my favorite things is when we go on tour with Aerie and I actually get to go to campuses and colleges, and I'm so excited for you to come along to those.
I know that.
And women will come up to me and said, this has changed my life. I've never been able to walk into a store and feel like I was represented, or feel like I could actually be the model in the picture, see some cellulite, see some rolls. It makes me feel like I'm good enough. And that became a movement from a campaign, and I really think that's what we're talking about here, is that empowered female movement where you don't let your insecurities hold you back.
It's so interesting because I think every woman can relate to how much mental energy we spend feeling bad about ourselves, or wondering, like, should I look a different way? Should I match this picture? Imagine what we could all do if we actually spent that energy on something productive.
Loving each other, loving ourselves better.
You guys, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Iskra, thank you so much. We love you guys.
Nice to see you both. And coming up next.